everybody to another episode of the Lead Your Purpose podcast. I'm your host, John Morgan Jr. Before we even get into who our guest is for the day, I want to just tell a little bit about the podcast, what people can expect. Lead Your Purpose podcast is a space where we talk to entrepreneurs and we highlight their stories, we highlight their business, but it's all about helping people. You know, we want to serve people, we want to give people education, we also want to give people inspiration and motivation to do things. So ultimately, again, like we said, we want to help people. That's what it's about here at the Lead Your Purpose podcast. So, before we get into our guests, I want to say thank you to everybody who's been supporting the apparel, the merch, and the brand. I really appreciate it. I never take that for granted. You know what I'm saying? I'm very, very grateful when I see people send me their pics of their Lead Your Purpose hoodies. You know what I'm saying? People tag me in the LYP. Man, that's much love. I don't take that for granted. And I thank y'all for real. Without further ado, we got a real special lineup today for the podcast, man. The first time in LYP history, we actually have two guests on at the same time. And the first time we got a father and daughter combo. We got Jatone Stevens, aka Hood Skrilla, and his daughter, Miss Jada Malay. What's going on with you? How you doing? Did I say, is it Jada Malay? Did I say it right? What's going on with y'all? How y'all doing?
All right, everything good.
Thank y'all so much for coming, man. I really appreciate this. I've been looking forward to this all week. I've been telling my wife literally all week. I'm like, man, I'm really excited to have, you know what I'm saying, this group on the podcast today, man. Dad and daughter, they be killing it for real. You know what I'm saying? I'm looking forward to sitting down with both of them. So, thank y'all to both, you know what I'm saying, for coming out. The way that we do it is I want to talk about both of y'all's stories. I want to highlight both of y'all, but I want to start with Dad. And the reason I want to start with Dad is because I think Dad's story is very important and it plays into what you got going now. So I want to start at the beginning with Dad. Like, Dad, we both right here from the same city, around the same age. What's your experience like when you reflect growing up here in this city, bro? Like back in the days, as a kid, even your daughter's age or even younger, like what's some of the things that really come to your mind when you think about growing up here in this city?
Just being outside, for real. Being
right.
Outside, man.
Yeah.
It's just like, kids don't really be outside no more, you know, just being out there, you know, everybody just having fun, racing, football, you know, basketball, whatever, you know, whatever everybody want to do, you know, just enjoying everything, you know, family functions with a lot of family there, you know, stuff like that. That ain't really too common no more. And, you know, that's really just it, you know, it was really fun, for real. Yeah,
and that's so funny that you said that while we in the middle of a pandemic where people ain't been going outside.
Yeah.
Like, that was the thing, like going outside was mandatory. Like we got in trouble for staying in the house.
Too late.
Yeah, facts.
No, yeah, we got in trouble for staying out too late. Plus staying in the house. You get no food and ain't no in and out.
Right. No, ain't no in and out the house. You pick one. Either you in or you out.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Period. Listen, we talking about the pandemic, man, it was a crazy year. Like even when I talk to like my grandparents and just like the elders, nobody has seen the year that we just kind of went through. Like, what you think you learned about yourself, bruh, like this past year? Like, being a father, being a business owner, like, just all around, man. What you learned about yourself?
I just really learned, like, I learned, like, it really, like, made me realize how deep into my business I was, you know? Like, because a lot of people was like, see, I be selling, like, I sell dogs, and it's like a lot of people, like, had deposits down on dogs and stuff like that, and I return deposits because I don't want nobody to feel like you trapped into something once you give me a deposit, you know? But the pandemic hit and a lot of people was just like, we gonna wait and, you know what I'm saying, this and that. So I'm sending out about 10 deposits, you know, about $5,000, you know, just stuff like that, like sending them back and stuff and figuring out, wondering what I'm gonna do, like, you know, because if people not buying these dogs, I'm at a standstill.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But then, you know, just time gradually going on and everybody, you know, the pandemic, it started to feel like the norm to people. You know what I mean? So people are like, I'm going to be in the house anyway.
Yeah.
Might as well get a dog.
Right.
You know, so, you know, it was just like two sides. You know what I mean? It was those people who were scared and it was those people like, well, I'm about to be in the house and I can train a dog because I'm in the house 24/7 now, you know, working from home. it's easier to potty train a dog. It's easier to do this, easier to do that. So a lot of people was coming in, you know, so it kind of balanced out, but it showed me like how deep into the business I was because a lot of people just started coming out of nowhere. Like, you know, just like, oh, I'm in a house now. We were thinking about getting a dog next year, but since we'll be in a house, you know, and it just start coming in, like, you know, and I had a partner and we had ended up having some puppies, like in the middle of the pandemic, man. And the way people was calling, he couldn't even believe it because it was a whole bunch of people who jobs transferred to home, you know, and all of them like, I'm at home, can I get this, can I get that, you know, and we got rid of the dog so fast, man. And it was just like crazy, you know, and then like just sitting down, you know, we sitting down too. I'm sitting at home too, you know, ain't nobody really too much moving. We shut down at about 10 o'clock, 8 o'clock, everything, all the businesses and stuff like that. So I'm back home, you know, just chilling on my phone, just researching different stuff, man. And I just started getting deeper and deeper and deeper into it, like just researching and finding out different stuff about different people's lines and you know, just Googling different stuff, man, just figuring out a whole bunch of stuff for myself because I didn't know how long this would last.
Right.
You know what I mean? And a lot of vets was closed, so you know, it was kind of hard and you know, but I mean it worked out for me though, you know, like, and everything's still in motion and I can't wait till like everything is, you know, back to how it was. If it ever do get like that, I don't know. But you know, it's cool right now though. I mean, we progressing right now.
So you dug deeper, like you went deeper into your business and really got like the benefits of like really locking in even more. You know what I'm saying? When the pandemic hit.
Yeah, that's all I was on, man, because I like even during the pandemic, man, me and two of my partners, like we had got dogs from Russia. You know, we had paid for them before the pandemic hit. So all the airlines shut down. We can't get our dogs, you know what I mean? So we up here, you know, I'll be more cool about it, but it'd be like my partners though, they more like, man, see what's going on, like see what's going on, like, you know what I mean? And I'm reaching out, you know, and we in the same spot. We at a standstill because no flights is going out the country, in the country, none of that. You know what I mean? So it was just like we at a standstill, and they, come on, bro, come on, like, you know, like real. You know, just own it, like, you know what I'm saying? But I'm more, like, relaxed about the situation because I'm like, it's going to pan out. You know what I mean? And we have figured out a way, bro. We ended up getting our dogs and stuff. They was kind of older than what we expected because we had to wait. But, you know, it all worked out, though.
Yeah, you had to be the level-headed one.
Oh, yeah, man.
Yeah, that's cool. That's good, man. So, like, it's crazy because the first time I heard the name Hood Skrilla, bro, was back in the day, like back in high school, but you wasn't even going by Hood Skrilla then, it was just Hood. And this was the UTA days. I think my cousin D. Cole is the one who really put me on y'all music. And like, again, when I was doing the research, you know what I'm saying, before this interview, man, it really made me think about how good your music was, man. And I seen an interview, you was talking about, you know, your dad is the one who kind of put you on to music, but not just music, he put you on the importance of like lyrics. So like, who was your influences coming up in music?
For real, man, I like far as like in the industry or
period, just period, industry wise, local wise, period.
Yeah, I mean, I really like. I mean, Jada Kiss was like my favorite.
Mine
rapper,
too.
Bro.
Mine too.
Like when I was coming up, man, he used to be too raw. Bro,
Kiss, such a legend.
He was just too raw, man. And it was just like everything Kiss like dropped whatever, man. I was going to get it. You know what I mean? I was listening to it. You know, but I still had like uncles, you know, my dad and just cousins. You know what I'm saying? Got me on the like the No Limit, you know, Cash Money, you know what I mean, all that, and that was really like turned me up, like okay, like, you know what I mean, like this what it is right here, like, you know what I mean, because Kiss was talking, but it wasn't like, you know what I mean, you just sitting listening to Kiss, like you ain't really up, you know what I mean, like
Cash Money and No Limit was different.
Yeah, they was cutting up, man, especially back when Master P had like True and all that,
Who was some of your earliest just entrepreneur influences, man? Whether that was artists, whether that was whoever, man.
My dad.
Your dad.
Yeah, my dad.
Yeah, that's cool. So you had an entrepreneur right there.
Yeah.
In your face.
Yeah, because my dad, he taught me like, bro, like, hold on, man, this is a story I always tell though. Boom. So my dad, like, he talking, like, I'm in school, bro. I'm in like, I say I'm probably in like 10th grade or something. You know what I'm saying? So my dad, he like, yeah, man, we about to, he like, you need to go get you a job, this and that, right? So boom. But mind you, I work with him. You know what I mean? I'm working with him. But you know, like, we father and son, you know what I'm saying? So I probably ain't moving fast as he want me to move on a job and stuff like that.
Right.
So it's us, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I work with him. So I'm like, all right. He like, I got a dude, he a manager at Burger King. So I'm like, all right, cool. Like, come on. Like, so he take me to the Burger King. I fill out my app, you know. I fill out my app. I do the interview. Everything. Mind you, he taking me to the interview. He took me to fill out the app. He the one doing all this, right? So boom. Orientation time. You know what I mean? It's time for me to get my clothes and stuff. So boom. I'm like, Dad, I got orientation in the morning, like, you know what I'm saying? So I get my uniform and stuff. You know what I mean? I gotta go through my orientation in the morning.
Right.
He like, all right. We in the car, we on our way to orientation, man. He looked at me, he said, what you gonna work at Burger King for? I'm like, huh? Like, you know what I'm saying? I'm like, huh?
Yeah.
He's like, why would you work at Burger King? Go work. Why would you go work for somebody else? How much he say he gonna pay you? How much he say you gonna be making? And that's when minimum wage was like $7 and some change or something. You know what I mean? Like something like that. Like, you know what I mean? And I tell him, he like, why would you go work for them and not give you $10 an hour? But the whole reason I'm even here is because you the one did this.
Right.
Like, you know what I'm saying? And it was just crazy. Like,
he was
bro,
setting you up for real.
Man, that was the closest I ever been, like, to a job. Like, you know what I mean? Like, for real. Like, and it was just him, like, and I watched him all the time, bro. My dad took care of his kids, you know what I'm saying? His family, other families, bro. He had a family, a whole family moving to his house. You feel me? Like, for real, like, buying food and everything, like, and I ain't realized how much money he was spending till I start buying groceries. You know what I mean? Like a few years back when they was little. And I'm like, damn, like my dad was feeding 12 kids or something. Like, you know what I'm saying? Going to the store, bro, no stamps, nothing. Like, you just going cashing out like all these groceries and coming in cussing us out when stuff gone. You know what I mean? So it was just like...
What was the job you was doing with your dad? What was y'all doing?
I was just like a helper, you know what I'm saying? He do carpentry.
Okay.
So I was really like a helper, you know what I mean? So basically, you know what I'm saying? I learned how to do roofs. I learned how to do like plumbing and stuff like that. In high school, I took up plumbing, you know, just stuff like that. I went to the States for plumbing. You know what I mean? I just did stuff like that because I already knew how to do it. Like, you know what I mean? Before I even took the class, that's why I took the class, because I'm like, I already know how to do this. Like, you know what I mean? Let me get in here and ace this class real quick. You know what I mean? So I had that for 2 years, plumbing for 2 years, just a breeze through.
So how'd you get into making music?
Friends, just around all my friends, man. Just, you know what I'm saying? And we see like the older people, you know what I mean, from the area rapping. So we like, shit, we could rap too. And my dude, JD, he knew how to make beats. So we all over JD's house rapping, he making beats, like, and we just going. Like, and we just got the going, like, you know, just back to back to back. Like,
when did you realize that you was nice though?
Like, back then.
Yeah, you knew. You always knew.
Yeah, just from everybody just telling me, like, you know what I'm saying, and then different people like from the hood, like, man, come get on this with us, like the older people. You know what I mean? Like when they start pulling me to the side, like, you know what I mean? I'm like, yeah, like I'm harder. I'm harder than y'all too. I know I'm harder than y'all. Right. But it is what it is though. But that's what really got me into it and really feeling like that I knew, like, you know what I'm saying? I was like, wait, I was cool, like.
Yeah. That's what's so crazy, man, because you was exposed so early, you know what I'm saying, to a lifestyle that, like, a lot of people was not, man, you know what I'm saying, on the entrepreneurship side. That's not my story.
I live with an entrepreneur, you know what I'm saying, and he used to always tell me, bro, you ain't never got to work for nobody. He always told me that, like, all my whole life.
Hearing that back then, being an adult now, with your own children, your own family, how you think that message, like, helped you today?
Man, it's me. You know what I'm saying? It created me for real, you know? It was just like, basically like, go get it on your own, figure it out, you know what I'm saying? Like, and it's like a lot of stuff, you know what I mean? Like my dad do what he do and I do what I do. You know what I mean? And he really a beast at what he do. You know what I mean? Like, so it's just like, that helped me, that motivate me to like try to be better than everybody else at what I'm doing. Yeah. You know what I mean? Like, and it really helped me, like, because I see him all the time, like, you know what I mean? Just see everything like my dad ever did, like, you know what I'm saying? I ain't see every job he ever did, but everything that I ever been around, it was raw. You know what I'm saying? It had me moving into moving to a house or something, and I'm looking at the work that the workers did on the house. I'm like, man, my dad would have had that. You know what I'm saying? Flush like a motherfucker. Like, you would never be sticking out like, know what I mean? And it really like got me up here, like, you know what I'm saying? Because that's all I ever knew, man. That's all I ever knew.
And I'm sure that's trickled down to your kids. Like, I'm sure that's trickled down to her, is the understanding the importance of, like, when you do something, like my granny used to always say, when you do something, you do it right. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? I'm sure that's something that you probably didn't try to even, you know, instill in her and the rest of your kids.
For sure.
That's something he be on you about, that, making sure you do it and do it hard on the way.
I'm telling you, listen, bro, we done did a whole video shoot. Never put the video out. We redid the whole video because I'm like, you looking, you know what I'm saying? You look, because it was kind of cold outside. I'm like, you look cold. You moving like you cold. Like, you doing the whole video with your hands in your hoodie. Like, we not putting that out. So you might as well figure it out, you know what I'm saying? Get it down pat, and we gonna reschedule this for next week. You know what I mean? And I still paid for the video twice, one video. But I just wanted it right, though. If we gonna put it out, it need to be put out how it's supposed to be put out. It ain't no half nothing. You know what I'm saying? Don't do that to yourself. Like, you know what I'm saying? You hold yourself back doing some shit half-ass. Like, you know what I mean? For real, like, you know what I mean? Come on, man.
Yeah, that's a gem. That's a gem. That's very, very, very true.
Yeah,
you know what I'm
for
saying?
real.
What would you tell, you know, the young dude right now who coming up in the street, he trying to get into music, don't really know what to do? What would you tell him? Like, what would be your advice to that young dude to try to, like, figure it out? He don't know where to start, but he just know that he got some aspirations to do music. What would you tell them?
I mean, basically, for real, you know what I'm saying? You really just got to get your bread together, man. Like, when you into it, because, I mean, you could rap forever, and you could always be the best where you at. Like, you know what I'm saying? You could just go to the studio with your money, buy your studio time and stuff, but you need to put some bread behind that and push it so it can reach the ears that it need to reach.
That's right.
And you know what I'm saying? And that's just what I even tell, like, friends that I got now that rap, like, bro, like, do this, like, do that, like, you know what I'm saying? Put it somewhere to where the ears of somebody who can help you get to where you want to go can hear it. Right. You know what I'm saying? Like, for real, like, man, do that, bro. Don't just keep on doing this. Don't just keep on doing this over and over and over right here. You know what I'm saying? Because it costs. That's the reason why I put a pause to the rapping and stuff like that, because it costs. You know what I'm saying? And like I told you, you know what I mean, before this even started, I had kids now. You know what I'm saying? So it's just like, I can't be spending all this bread, you know, working towards this and that, you know what I'm saying? And I still got three daughters, you know what I mean? Just around, like, you know what I mean? And family too, you know what I'm saying? It wasn't just my kids, like, you know what I'm saying? I have family too. So it's just like, I can't be putting a dent in my pocket like that, trying to do this, you know what I'm saying? And I'm like, it's cool. That's why, you know what I'm saying? I'm like, when it's my baby's time though, you know what I'm saying? 10 steps ahead of them, you know what I'm saying? Because I ain't just have, like, nobody that, you know what I'm saying, like, put the bread behind me like I wanted. Like, you know what I'm saying? It was always, like, my paper. You know what I'm saying? Like, for real, like, you know, like, my dad started off with us and stuff like that. But we were so young, we probably was slacking somewhere. You know what I'm saying? And it was just like, you know what I'm saying? Like, we bullshitting. For real, like, you know what I mean?
But it wasn't y'all bread.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. We bullshitting, though. You know what I'm saying? So it was just like, fuck it, like, we just gonna keep going, like, you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna keep figuring it out. And then once I got my own bread together, that's when I start pushing myself way harder. You know what I'm saying? I'm on, you know what I'm saying? Get on World Star about 3 times. Like, you know what I'm saying? I go different places and stuff like that just off the bread. Like, I've been in magazines, straight stunting magazines. All that, though. You know what I'm saying? But you gotta push your music to the right ears, man. Don't just sit around and be like, listen to this, ma. Listen to this. Ride around with your bros listening to it, because it don't go past them ears. You know what I'm saying? Don't keep on recycling the same ears, man. Like, get it out there, because when somebody hear it, it's going to happen like that. You know what I'm saying? They're going to come pull you out the trap. They're going to come pull you out the trap, man. I'm telling you, like, you know what I mean? And when I, you know what I'm saying, like really was like, felt like I was getting there, I had other priorities now. You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, man, I gotta put this to the side and figure something else out. Like, you know what I mean? For the time being. And it was just like, I never got back to it. Cause I'm like, man, I ain't about to be putting no bread into me. Like, you know what I'm saying? I'm like, I got my daughters, you know what I'm saying? She the oldest. So she already into different stuff like dancing and stuff like that. So put my bread in her.
Yeah.
You feel me? Like, you know what I'm saying?
Which is still investing in you.
Yeah, flat out. This is my family.
Right.
Like, you know what I'm saying? Somebody gonna get them M's.
Yep.
Somebody gonna get them, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? So we gotta figure it out, though.
Yeah, 100%.
You feel me? And anything like they want to do, she want to do, her sisters want to do anything. I'm right there. Let's go.
Yeah.
You feel me?
Yeah.
Like I got a daughter that's right. They the same age, but she the oldest.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
But she just be chilling.
Mm-hmm.
She don't want to, like, she root her sisters on, though.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But she ain't really trying to get in the mix. Like, you know what I'm saying? I be hoping she just come out of that shell, you know what I'm saying? But
that ain't her.
Yeah, she just her. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And
she might be the one that, you know, control the bread.
That's cool. That's cool, though. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? But everybody gonna have a job, though.
Yeah.
Once at the end of the day, everybody gonna have to have a job. You don't have to be in front of the camera. You don't have to be nowhere. But you gonna be doing something.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? You
Yep.
gonna help us push something.
Yep.
Because it's a family. It's a team. This
Yep.
the team.
Yep.
It's the team, bro. And I can't, you know.
That's so powerful, man. Like one of my biggest inspirations, bro, is Dame Dash. Dame a legend, bro. And one thing that Dame always push, he like, man, listen, in order to be a boss, like, you gotta invest your own money into you. Like, you know what I'm saying? You have to put your own bread up. If you're not putting your own bread up and investing into you, into your time, into your family, then it's not, you know, you're not getting the same type of results.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? And it's gonna feel better
Exactly.
when those
and you don't
results
even
happen.
respect it.
That's
You
it.
don't respect it.
That's it.
That's why when people get a lot of money, they go broke because they didn't even invest their money to
Yeah.
even get that money.
Right.
You feel me? So people, like, I know, like people say, for instance, say it can be somebody in the streets. You feel me?
Mm-hmm.
They rob somebody, hit somebody for like, say they hit somebody for like 100,000.
Mm-hmm.
Blow it. They blow it because you didn't grind for that.
Mm-hmm.
You ain't work for that.
Mm-hmm.
You don't respect it.
Mm-hmm.
You feel me?
Mm-hmm.
So now it's gone and you down to your last and that image gone.
Mm-hmm.
You feel me? Now you repeating clothes. Know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Like you back down here, like, you know what I'm saying? And now that old mentality back. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Now you ain't as friendly with everybody as you was when you had it like that. Now you back to the real you. You feel me? Because you didn't work for that.
Mm-hmm.
So you can't hold on to it. It's hard to hold on to it because you don't even know how to make 100,000.
Mm-hmm.
You know how to spend it though.
Mm-hmm.
Know what I mean? Like, for real, like, you gotta
Yeah.
know how to make whatever you got, bro.
Yeah,
you gotta
real.
know how to make it.
That's
man.
real. So where did we talked a little bit about this before we started, but like, how did the love of dogs even come about? Like, when you started breeding dogs, how did that even come about?
Yeah, my dad, you know, my dad had a Corso when I was younger. Know what I mean? And we fell in love with it. We got her when she was grown. She was huge though. She was probably like 140 pounds or something. Know what I'm saying? But it was a big old dog. My dad, like, man, like, we see the dog like that. I'm like, know what I'm saying? Like, you about to bring that dog in the house? Know what I mean? Like, but everybody, you know what I'm saying? But my dad, like, no, she cool. And we all go to her, pet her. We all just, know what I'm saying? And she was like a big teddy bear.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So it was just like, she was just like a big teddy bear for real. Like, and like, it just made me fall in love with him because I'm like, this big old dog is nothing but a baby.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And the temperament was crazy, bro. She was so smart. She knew everything. Like, the dog was so smart. Like, we had other dogs like German Shepherds and stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
They wasn't that smart, though.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? They wasn't smart as that.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? Like, for real, like, man, she just knew a whole bunch, you know? And anything you told her to do, she was doing it. Anything, like, and she was just like, and once I got older and stuff like that, I'm like, man, I'm getting me one of them one day.
That's so crazy, man. But granted, I don't know nothing about dogs like that.
Yeah.
But from the outside looking in, it seems like cane Corsos became a thing over maybe like the last 10 years. But you saying that you was around one when you was...
Oh yeah, my dad probably had the first cane Corso in Ohio. In I ain't gonna say Ohio, but in Akron though, my dad definitely probably had the first one.
Really?
Yeah, for sure. Nobody had that dog. I never seen that dog.
Yeah.
Nobody had it.
Now, what do you know? Why was he rocking with? Like, he must have been the dog lover himself.
His friend bought the dog.
Okay.
You know, I think he got it from a guy in Youngstown, and he bought the dog, And I guess wherever he was going, he was in the army. And wherever he was going, he couldn't keep the dog. So my dad said, I keep it. And that's how we ended up getting the dog. That's how I learned about it. Know what I mean? Man, we fell in love with it. Everybody.
Man, so again, I don't know nothing about dogs like that, but I do enjoy dogs. Like I love dogs for real. But somebody who don't have any idea how the dog breeding works, like what's the steps to even get involved? Like what is the process of the dog breed? Like what is it? Because I don't know nothing about it.
It's just like I just went and really bought a dog because I said like I always wanted one. So when I got older and I got my own money, I went and bought one. You know what I mean? So it was just like I bought the dog and I already had the plan of making me, you know what I'm saying, just making it a business, you know? So I bought the dog, I bought him for probably like $1,500, man. And I counted the guy's puppies that I bought him from. And I see he had 10 puppies. So I said, man, he about to make $15,000 today.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Right,
so I'm like, all right, cool. Like, I said, I'm about to do this.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? But it was I bought the dog at a time where I ain't had no business even buying a dog. I wasn't even in a position to buy the dog.
What year was this?
2000 and... Man, probably like 14.
Okay. So it's a minute ago, almost 10 years ago.
Yeah, probably about 14.
Okay.
Probably 13 or 14. But, you know what I mean? I went and got them, and it was just like, I bought them, and I got to counting the seller's pockets, and I'm like, man, I can do this too. Like, I'm like, all I got to do is go get a girl now, and I could just make money too. But it was in a time of my life where I ain't had no business spending no money on no dog. Like, you know what I'm saying? I wasn't in no shape to be buying no dog. But I just did it because I'm like, what else am I about to do? Like, you know what I mean? Like, I need to figure something else out. You feel me? Like, to change my whole situation and to change the way I'm living, I need to figure something out. What do I have a passion for? And I didn't even know if I had a passion for dogs. I just knew I liked this dog and I could make some money. Yeah. So once I started doing it, I built the passion for breeding and stuff like that because I never bred. So you know what I'm saying? It was just like, I really wanted to test it out and I really fell in love with it because it got, you know what I'm saying? Like breeding dogs, man, it got me out of situations that I wouldn't have got out of if I didn't have a dog. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like, and they just helped me like, you know, just keep going and figure something out for myself. You know what I'm saying? And I figured it out, man, and I just took off with it. And I'm just taking off with it. I got game from people who I bought dogs from. I just soaked in so much, you know what I'm saying? Because even when I bought my first dog, it wasn't even the right type of Corso. I just had a Corso. Right. You know what I'm saying? And they like, oh, no, man, he ain't, you know what I'm saying? They break my whole dog down to me. Like, I'm like, damn, like, I just spent all this money on this dog, and he ain't what everybody want. Right. You know what I'm saying? Right. Lesson. It was a lesson, though. You know what I'm saying? But that's what I started with. But what I do, still used him. Still bred him and sold dogs that look just like him. Because it was just like, I gotta figure it out though. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, okay, this ain't the right thing.
So what is the right way of breeding a dog?
It was just like, I had a dog, okay, he was all fawn. Like that's like the tan color. Okay. You know what I'm saying? But he didn't have no black face. You gotta have a black face. That's the standard for a Cane Corso. You gotta have that black face. And that's what people want to see. You know what I mean? But he was just all fawn. He was like a red fawn, just all fawn. And he was a nice built dog. You know what I'm saying? He was a nice dog for real. But his color wasn't the standard. So, you know, I'm posting him on the internet and stuff, and I was getting a lot of backlash. They're like, oh, man, he's not even the standard. He's a nice looking dog. You know what I'm saying? And they just downplaying my little money I done spent. Like, you know what I mean? Like, so I'm feeling some type of way. Like, you know what I mean? So I'm like, all right, I'll figure it out, though. So I got a girl dog. She was like all blue. Nice girl. Put them together. Had black puppies, had fawn puppies, sold all the puppies. I don't know what I'm saying, but it was just like, but a lot of people like that color though, but it was the wrong thing to start with. But I know what I'm saying, I figure out everything, but you know what I'm saying, like I said, bro, once I got started, I started digging deeper, and a lot of people that was around me started giving me game. You know what I mean? Like, man, dude, no, don't do this, don't do that, don't do this, don't do that, don't get this, don't get that. Do this. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And a lot of that stuff helped me, you know, get to where I am today as far as the dogs. You know what I'm saying? So, I mean, hey, that's just how I figured it out though, man.
And that's so important because that's even going back to what you were saying earlier, which is like, you know, do it the right way.
Yeah,
Like, you know what I'm saying? You could have easily been like, man, I don't care what they talk about. I'm going to just, you know what I'm saying? I'm going to give me a couple dollars about this and just keep rocking.
Yeah.
You like, no, I'm going to figure out and do this the right way.
But I still used him though,
right,
you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Because I'm like, I done spent this money on him already.
Yeah.
So I got to figure it out, you know what I'm saying? So I just start selling the puppies for a little lower ticket. But it got me to, you know what I'm saying? It helped me out. It helped me out. It helped me get me out of situations I was in. Like, it just helped me out for real. And I learned that way. But then as I kept going, it's just like, man, you got to get better dogs. Like, you know what I'm saying? You got to get better everything, man.
Yeah.
Because I'm like, I want the best.
Yep.
I don't want to be playing. I'm never playing with that. You feel me? Like, that phase is over with. You ain't going to see no dog like that. You feel me? Like, so that really like helped me a lot, you know what I'm saying? And it got me to where I'm at today, like, you know what I'm saying, just as far as like the knowledge of the dogs and stuff like that, you know. And I already had like people who would tell me like right from wrong and, you know what I mean, what to do and what not to do, what to breed to, what not to breed to, you know.
When did you know that it was like big business in it? Because again, like I said before, man, before we started, like I didn't know anything that it was big business until like I seen the Vic case, you know what I'm saying, on TV, and they got the breaking down like all the kennels and like everything they broke it down. I'm like, oh yeah, there's some big business tied in. It's big bread tied into it. And then doing my research in this, I got to digging a little bit. I'm like, oh, there's some real money in this. Like, when did you figure out that it was like, man, this is not just like, you know, it's not just a hustle. It's not just like a business, but like you can get wealthy off of this for real.
When I started dealing with different people, man, and I'm going to people's houses, man, and like you looking at everything they got going on, and it's all from dogs. Right. I'm like, man, what? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it'll blow your mind for real. Like, and it's like, man, this is crazy. You know what I'm saying? And that's what made me like start getting dogs, you know what I'm saying? Just getting better everything. Because I can charge more. You feel me? I'm like, I'm not trying to be stuck. Because I got these dogs and it's like, bro, I'm making, you know what I'm saying, like $15,000 off a litter. But it's like, it ain't budging me. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's just like, all right, cool, I just made this. But I done paid so much money feeding these. I'm like, oh no, I need some better stuff so I can charge more. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm trying to reach that 30, 40, you know what I'm saying, 50,000 off a litter type shit. So you gotta change your whole everything. Like, wash everything out. You know what I'm saying? Like, everything at my yard now it ain't even like related to nothing like that I started with. You feel me? Like, for real, like, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. I still got, but you know what I'm saying? Like, my boy dog, that was the one that wasn't really like standard, but my girl dog was. But I still got dogs in my yard that's kind of related to the girl dog. You know what I mean? Because she was right. You know what I mean? Like, so I still got stuff like that's kind of related to her, but I done got dogs from everywhere, man. Like I told you, bro, from Russia, Europe. You know what I'm saying? I got all that on my yard now. And it's all young. So I'm about to really start with it. You know what I'm saying? And this going to be my own lines. You feel me? Like, this all going to be my own everything. Like,
oh, yeah. So you about to really even level up even more.
Yeah. Okay. That was the whole process, though. You know what I'm saying? Because I went 2019, I went the whole year. I ain't had no litters. Like, I ain't had nothing. And I had all youngins. Like, all my dogs was young. You know what I mean? Like, they was young babies because I had to start over. I had to get everything that was better than what I had. You feel me?
What's some of the misconceptions that people like really just got it twisted about when it comes to breeding and when it comes to like the step-by-step process of breeding? Like, what's some of the things people don't have any idea about?
People they don't see nothing but the results. Like, they don't see like what you go to like on a day-to-day. You know what I mean? They don't see what you spending on dog food. They don't see like, you know, just the long, nice whelping puppies. You know what I'm saying? Making sure the mom ain't laying on them because they got 14 puppies. You know what I mean? And they tired from pushing all day. You know what I'm saying? So they ready to lay back. And once they lay back, they gonna go to sleep and be knocked out on top of a puppy. So you gotta be there whelping, putting them in the front because they crawling around. All they do is smell the mom. So wherever her body at, they run into it. So they can be running into her back. You know what I mean? They can just be running into a leg because they eyes not open yet. Yeah. So they just crawling, and you crawl into the back. Your mom laying on it. You know what I'm saying? Your puppy gone. Right. Just different stuff. You know what I'm saying? Long, nice whelping. And like I told you before it started, like I did I done had dogs and I had to go get C-sections on dogs that was about to have babies, and the puppies died in the stomach. You know, bags that busted in the stomach. So, you know, going to spend thousands of dollars on that. You know, it's just I took a lot of losses. And I done bought dogs that done died, bought dogs that I got killed. You know what I mean? Thousands of dollars.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So it's really a process, man. It's a lot of work, man. It's a lot of work every day.
What's the ultimate goal for Ohio Cane Corso? What's the goal? Like, what's the idea that you really want to see the brand and just like what you got going? Where do you want to see it 10, 15 years from now?
Man, I just want to be, you know what I'm saying? I just want to have, you know, just have all my clients and stuff happy.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? To where they sending everybody my way.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? And I want to have it to where all my kids is straight off of this. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm not doing it for fun.
Right.
You know what I mean? I want to make sure all my babies straight. I want to make sure all my family's straight. Anything they call me for, they can get it.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? That's how I got it set up now to where I can do that in the near future.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Instead of 10, 15 years down the line, I can do it in the near future.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? So we ain't got to wait too much longer.
Mm-hmm.
We ain't got to wait to, you know what I mean? I get to that level, like, and I got everything set up to where it'll be there. You know what I mean? But it take a lot of work, man. It take a lot of patience. Man, a lot of long nights.
Right.
A lot of long nights.
Sure.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
I got five. What I got? I got 5 dogs at my house right now. You know what I mean? Like, bruh, like, and they all grown. You know what I mean? So you gotta feed these every day.
You got
like,
grown ass people.
Yeah, like, you know what I'm saying? You gotta clean up after.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Right.
So it's like that, man. But I gotta help her too, though. You know what I'm saying? My cousin, he come to the spot. He come help me every day. You know what I'm saying? And you know what I mean? We straight. Like, he come up there every single day, bro.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna ask you next. Like, is there anybody up under you, like family member, even your kids? Like, is somebody watching you that you see, like, okay, they gonna be the one to kind of maybe help take it with me? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. I mean, my cousin, he come help me every day, though. You know what I'm saying? He just come to work.
That's solid.
I'll be there.
That's solid.
My daughters, though,
They ain't on it?
no.
Y'all not on it?
They cool with the puppies. They cool with the puppies.
Yeah.
Once they get grown, they don't deal with the dogs no more. None of them. My youngest daughter though, she be in the mix though.
Okay.
My daughter Lyric, she be in the mix though. You know what I'm saying? She still rock with them and stuff like that. But no.
Oh, y'all rocking?
No, they ain't rocking like that, man. They ain't trying to kick it like that.
Why
man.
y'all playing the grown dogs?
Yeah.
Like that? What's the problem with the grown dogs?
I just
Too
like
big.
little dogs and like to pick them up, but the big dogs just want to be on you and they.
Yeah, they teddy bears. They lovable like that. Yeah. That's cool, man. I know that when people hear, you know, your story and hear what you talking about with the breeding, man, somebody gonna get some value from that, because again, like, I'm just now getting, you know, educated on how big business is.
Yeah.
But like, bro, I could imagine being 14, 15 and somebody put me on game of like, bro, you can make real money breeding, you know what I'm saying, doing something like this and not working for nobody.
Yeah.
Imagine having that put in your head at a young age.
Yeah,
man,
but
you know?
it was like this. It was like my dad, you know what I'm saying? He, like I told you, man, he the one who made me want to be an entrepreneur.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? But I didn't want to go his way about it. You know what I'm saying? I didn't want to be a carpenter. I didn't want to do that. Like, you know what I'm saying? That just wasn't, it wasn't, I mean, I know the shit, but it was just like, this ain't really, you know what I'm saying? It ain't what I really want to do. You feel me? I want to be an entrepreneur, but that ain't really what I want to do. So the dogs, you know what I'm saying, help me figure out what the fuck I wanted to do.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? And I love them, bro. Like, man, like, people be seeing my dogs and shit, and they be like, man, I could tell you love these dogs, man. All your dogs look good. You know what I'm saying? Because they all well taken care of. Everything, like, from the top to the bottom, man. Ain't nothing, like, messed up on them. Nothing bad. You know what I mean? Like, you look at my dogs, and you be like, yeah, that's a nice motherfucker.
Yeah.
Like, for real. Like,
I said that too, and I don't know, but when I went into different websites and was just looking at different dogs, when I just looked at they dogs and looked at yours, I'm like, man, his dogs they just look way better. They look healthier. They look stronger. They just look way better. You know what I'm saying?
That's how you go though.
Speak to what you was talking about earlier, man, about the passion and like why. Listen, it don't matter what you decide to do on the entrepreneurship side, but you gotta have some level of passion behind it. Like, speak to the importance of that for me, please.
You just gotta have it, bro. Like, if you don't have no passion for nothing, it won't even last. You know what I mean? Like, for real, like, it's been so many times like I felt like giving up. Just like, man, I'm done. Like, you know what I mean? But it just be like, I can't quit. You know what I'm saying? Like, it be like, I can't quit. Like, you know what I'm saying? Because this is the route that I want to take. You know what I'm saying? To take me to a level that I'm trying to get to in life. Like, you know what I'm saying? You have to have a passion. If you don't got a passion for what you're doing, it ain't gonna work anyway. You know what I'm saying? You have to have it. Like, you know what I'm saying? It ain't like it go past the money, it go past everything. Like, passion is the top thing, bro. If you don't really got no passion for it, it'll die out on its own. It'll die out right in your face. You know what I'm saying? For real, like, it'll all die out in your face. Like, and you be wondering, like, what happened? Bro, you don't even care about it no more for
it's
real.
Not real.
Know what I'm saying? Yeah, you don't even care about it no more. So why would it still be here? You feel me? Like, so your businesses just go down the drain. You know, and like I said, I have partners that told me, like, man, a lot of people, they try to get like in the dog game and stuff like that because all they see is the results. But they ain't really trying to take care of no dog. They ain't really trying to take care of no $5.
Right.
Who's trying to take, you know what I'm saying? Like, think about it, man.
That's work. That's real work.
Man, one dog is work. One dog is work.
Yeah,
like, you know what I'm saying? So you think you about to run a whole business with $5 and you barely care about the one you got, it ain't gonna work. You know what I'm saying? You can't just jump in like that and just be like, oh man, I'm about to make this, I'm about to make that. No, you're not. No, you're not. Like, you not, bro, because you don't really have a passion for it. Like, know what I'm saying? Like, and it give me more drive, man, when I sell dogs to families, you know what I'm saying? And they just love their dog. They be like, man, she the neighborhood star. Like, everybody loves her. Like, she, you know what I'm saying? She's a neighborhood celebrity. Or oh man, everybody wants to know when I'm going to breed my boy. Like, you know what I mean? And they because I sell them all around the country. Like, I don't just sell them, like, in Akron. I mean, I will sell a dog to somebody in Akron. No, I mean, if you want to come buy one. But I'm not trying to compete with nobody in Akron and sell no dogs, bro. Like, I'm past that. I'm not trying to be, I don't care. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you can't stop nothing I got going on. I ain't in your way. I ain't stepping on nobody's toes. You know what I'm saying? Who trying to sell a dog, anything like that, bro. I just do my own thing. Honestly, like, I don't care about what you got going on with no dogs. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's a lot of people who breed cane corsos. Like, I don't care. You know what I'm saying? I be in my own world. Like, my dogs go all around the country, bro. I get whole litters, bro. None of them will stay here. I get a whole litter. They all go to the West Coast somewhere. You know what I mean? I get a whole litter. They all go up east. New York, shit like that. Like, you know what I'm saying? And it happens. Like, I don't need nobody to, you know what I mean, buy a dog from me here. Like, I will sell you one, no problem. But my business, you know what I'm saying, I'm getting it to where I want it, to where the world wants my dogs. You know, I get people like, do you ship dogs to India? Do you ship dogs, you know what I'm saying, to Jamaica?
Wow.
Like, stuff like that. I don't even know the first step of sending a dog to Jamaica. Like, for real, but I always tell them, like, hey, you can catch a flight and you can take your dog with you. Know what I mean? You want to catch a flight, just catch a flight over here and you come take your dog with you. You feel me? You can get on the plane with your dog. Because there ain't nothing but, a flight nanny. You know what I'm saying? You the flight nanny. Just get you a flight, come get your dog, you take it in a little case, put it in front of you, and you can fly wherever you want to fly with your puppy.
That's fire.
Wherever, though.
That's fire. That's fire, man. And I'm so glad that you spoke to that, man, because again, like, even with podcasting, like, I've done this for free. Like, I have a real passion for this. Like, before I started this myself, I was studying other people that I really, you know what I'm saying, rock with. Like, you know what I'm saying? I enjoy doing this. Like, Darrell will tell you, like, these mics that y'all see right here, this was not what we started with. Like, you know what I'm saying? We started with 2 iPhones and some basic mics. Like, you know what I'm saying? But as we began to make a couple dollars and, like, we knew we wanted to invest in ourselves, like, but I gave a damn. You know what I'm saying? So since I did that, it only made sense to, like, you know, invest in what I got going. And people can tell.
Exactly.
And that's what it's about right there.
That's what I'm telling you, man. I'm telling you, man, people will come to my house, bro, and they can tell. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I mean business. You know what I'm saying? Like, they can tell, like, because when I get to showing you, you see my whole setup and stuff like that. Like, you could just look at it and look and be like, bro, you really care about these dogs. I'm like, they care about me too. You know what I'm saying? Like, this is a mutual thing over here. Like, you know what I'm saying? These my dogs. You know what I'm saying? They care about me too. You know what I mean? Like, I ain't about to, you know what I'm saying, have them outside, bro. We stay in Ohio. Like, my dogs got heat. inside their kennels.
They living good.
Yeah, they got heat inside their kennels.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Stuff like that. You know what I mean? Like they got a roof for the outside, so they got shade all day summertime. You know what I mean? Like this what I do. I invest into it. You know what I'm saying? And I done lost a lot of money doing it. You know what I'm saying? I made a lot of money doing it. You know what I'm saying? Everything level out. But if you ain't got no passion, you never gonna keep going, bro. You never gonna keep going, man.
Yeah.
And that's just what it is. Like
Yeah. And so, like, man, with that, it's only right that we go to the boss lady, Miss Jada herself. Like, your dad spoke to his dad being an entrepreneur. Can you tell me, like, the importance of seeing your dad have his own business and, like, what that meant to you and, like, what you doing today?
I mean, most people's dads don't really work hard for their daughters or anything like that, and the fact that he's like really like keep trying, like he's pushing us to like go out for things, and he's even still pushing himself to go out for things is very inspiring, because like most people don't care about like what they do in life or how they're going to put themselves out there in life. So like the fact that he's really trying is really I love it.
Yeah, that's dope. And for those who do not know, Miss Jada is an entrepreneur herself. She's a teen influencer. And I'm gonna be honest, like you was calling your dad old earlier. I know I'm old. I just got on social media like 2 years ago. I never even knew what an influencer was until maybe like a year ago. So like I definitely didn't know that it was, teen influencers. Like, where did the idea of even being an influencer even start? Was that always part of your plan, or was
No,
it?
not really. But like when I started like dancing and like people really started like watching all my videos, and I started going viral and getting posted by a lot of famous people, and it just started going everywhere. It's like people just like, you inspire me. They will always like DM me on Instagram like, you inspire me. I love your dancing. I watch you all day. I'm like, I should just keep doing it since people really love it, and like I get other people into it. So why not?
Yeah, that's what's up. I think my niece my niece was watching a video of yours and she was locked in. I'm like, what you just so consumed with right now? And she's like, I'm watching this video. It was this girl, she was at a party. I'm like, I still wasn't making no sense. And then she showed me, and she was like, yeah, she got a whole bunch of followers and she got like she's a big deal. And I looked, I'm like, dang, I'm like, no, she doing her thing, and now I have a little boy who is 1, and like when he tripping and he get to crying, I show him your videos, he be like locked in and just like he loves it. So like, when did the love of like for you like dancing, like how did it start? Was it always dance? Was it cheer? Like how did it start for you?
It was cheerleading at first.
Okay.
My granny has a cheer team, Central Raiders, but before then we always was at like other cheer teams, like we do Akron Pee Wee. So I would always cheer like when I was little, and I stopped doing it now because I'm like too old to do in Pee Wee, but I'm gonna do high school cheer. And like cheering just really got me like just out there and keep me from things. But like sometimes like in cheer competition, you gotta like make a dance up for like cheer competition. I was like always loved dance. People always say I can dance, but I didn't really believe them because I'm like. But then I started dancing for a dance team, and then everybody just telling me I could dance. And the more I started dancing, the more I got better at it. So I just started loving it, and it's fun.
Yeah.
It's really a good thing to do, and everybody loves me doing it. So I just keep doing it because it really just the thing that I love.
Yeah, that's what's up. How did it turn into I love dancing, I'm gonna do it, they love me doing it, and now let's turn this into a business? Was that your idea? Was it dad's idea? Was it mom's idea? Whose idea was to say, all right, Jada, let's do something with this?
It was most definitely my parents.
Okay.
I wasn't really like thinking like, oh, I should travel, this and that. But now that I'm like more into it, and now that people are actually trying to like get me out here, I'm really invested into it now. And especially that I have my parents' support, they push me. They most definitely push me. So sometimes I get lazy and I don't even feel like doing it, but they most definitely push me. And I just keep doing it because I know it's gonna get me somewhere in life eventually. So
yeah, and it's so crazy to see, being your dad's age. Like for us, like I remember when your dad was putting out music on MySpace, like, and now for you to put out stuff on Instagram and to see how social media has like changed so much, but like that was the beginning, and to see where it is today and to see what you're doing is amazing. Like being an influencer, like what's some of the good side about it and what's some of the bad side about it to you?
The good side is like I know what they want to see. Like they want to see me do. Like they like it's this dance. It's like the type of dance major, right? They love when I do like backflips and everything like that.
Oh yeah, they have me do everything. Okay,
They love when I do that.
So they can put in requests what they want you to do. Oh man,
they most definitely love that. But then like when I do basic stuff, it don't really like pop how it would if I did like a full body dance video. So like I know what they like and I know what they don't like. But it's hard to like do what they like because like it don't be that hot outside sometimes. They like when I do hot like outside videos, and I just be like, y'all gotta wait a second.
They don't know nothing about the Ohio weather. It's real in Ohio. It's cold here.
I be like, y'all, I can't do all this all the time.
Right.
And they just really like when I do everything. But the bad thing about it, you gotta keep up with it. And you gotta be active all the time. Because if you're not active, they're gonna like forget about you, and like it's gonna be somebody else that they're hooked up on. So it's just like you gotta really keep up with it, post daily, so like people you can still get yourself out there. Even like it's hard to like think of dances, what to do, like what's trending or like what dance should I do. It's hard to come up with it, but if I gotta repeat a dance that I already posted, I will do it.
That's smart though. That's smart.
It's really hard to like think of what to do.
They just call that repurposing content. That's all that is. That's all that is. So that's smart.
If you want to see this again, I'll do it again.
Yeah. No, that's smart. Now that's smart. You playing the game. There's nothing wrong with that at all. Now again, like going to the business side of it, you say you was traveling. You say you done like some hostings and things like that with parties and stuff. Like for people who don't know, like myself, like what are the different ways of like making money and like making this a real business as an influencer outside of just like what people may think? Like what are some of the ways that people can really do this to make money?
Well, you got to be committed to it because if you're not committed to it, then it won't happen. And it's hard for me to stay committed. Sometimes I'm like, I just want to give up because it's like so hard to keep up with what I have. But like you just gotta stay committed, and if like other people like DM me and be like, can you like promote this of me and I'll pay you for it. And so I do that sometimes. I promote people what they do, like they're singing or they have a business they going on. I promote that. And sometimes people do book me like to host like shows or anything like that, and like I want to I stopped traveling because like Corona hit. Like I want to start traveling more because LA and them have more like dancing, and then once I get better at dancing, I want to start like my own personal dance classes for kids or anything like that. Teach them how to dance and get paid for it. Like just have sessions with other people. So just keep doing what you're doing. If you're really committed to what you do, just stay doing it. Don't get off track. Good, but if you don't seem committed and you find something else interesting that you're in, then go for that instead. Because don't do something that you don't want to do. Yeah. So, yeah.
She wise, man. She wise. That's very, I loved your answer. The first thing you said was you got to be committed to it. You know what I'm saying? Like you have to want to do it. That's very true for anything in life. So that's so good to hear a young person say that. You know what I'm saying? Especially somebody who has a lot of eyes on them. That's so important that you said that, because I'm sure people on the outside look in, they may say, they like, I mean, she just dancing, you know what I'm saying? But no, I'm committed to this. I'm staying up to date with everything, like, you know what I'm saying? I'm literally locked in on what I'm doing. So that's super, super, super important. There was I watched one of your vlogs that you did on YouTube, and you said an answer to it. Somebody asked you a question. They said, like, how do you feel about the negative comments? And your answer was amazing. Do you remember what you said?
No.
Well, what you said was, they said, how do you handle the negative stuff that you see, in your comments? And what you said was, it was like, I mean, you on my page, you following me, and you coming on my page to follow me to say something negative about me. It's all good. Like I don't see that how that's negative. Like it's a little weird, but it's good for me. Like, can you talk about how you even see things like that? Where did you even learn to even look at it that way?
I mean, I never really honestly cared about like what people say. Like people like negativity doesn't really faze me. You know how like so many people like talk about me or say things about me just to try to bring me down, but honestly it's just making me better. Like you're viewing me, you're getting my views up, and the more views I get, the more people are going to want to be interested in me. So I mean, they're just helping me get better, honestly. I mean, if you want to say that I can't dance or you just want to say something negative, honestly, you're just helping me get better. Because the more, if I know you hate it, I'm gonna keep doing it just to get on your nerves. So therefore, just stop. If you don't like me, just stop. Block my page. I don't even know you, and you're just talking about me. So therefore, I'm just like, you're just miserable to just sit here and talk about me. Like do something that you want to do instead of talking about me. You're just sitting on the couch watching through your phone, not doing anything. So at least I'm doing something with my life and you're not.
Yeah,
so,
I mean,
it doesn't really faze me.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, that's good. Yeah, that's good, Dad. You put the role, man. That's good. Yeah, that's very good. What do you have any more like ideas for creating content, like doing music, doing more vlogs, maybe a podcast? Like, do you have any ideas and like thoughts on what you want to continue to do?
Yes, I want to get more into YouTube and like do like videos with my friends, like would you rather or stuff like that. Like, cause you know a lot of YouTubers do like food, and I don't know how people they buy a lot of food. Like they like put it in these things and they switch them around, something like that. And whoever gets the bad one, somebody gets the good one, but we don't know what it is until we like open a thing. So I want to do like a lot of things like that. And like when I travel more, like on family vacations or any like business vacations, I want to start doing vlogs like that. So yes, I want to get more into YouTube, and I just want to travel with dancing.
Yeah, that's dope. What about making music? Dad was you know, he did the music. What about making music? You just put a video out the other day.
Okay, my music video is going amazing. I love it.
Yeah.
And but
what's it called? It's called what? Clean Up?
Yes.
Yeah.
And I really do want to get into music, but it's like right now. I like music, I really do, but I just can't. I just don't know what to say, like what beats to get. And it's like it's a process for that. Yeah. And I just like, I just have my dad do it.
Yeah.
Rap it. I just rap it.
Dad gonna be the ghostwriter, man. You know what I mean?
Honestly, I will get into rapping. I really will, because I love music. So I will get into that.
Yeah. One thing that I enjoy about like your content and what you do is kid friendly, and it's not cheesy, corny stuff either. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's not like the stuff that you may see on the commercials where it's like, I wouldn't even want my kid to listen to this, but it's also stuff that it's like, no, I want my kid to see what you got going on. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like I said, my 1-year-old watches your stuff, my 13-year-old niece watches your stuff, so I really love that. You know, about what you got going. How old are you? 13. What's your goals, and like what do you want to see yourself 5 years, 10 years from now? Like, what do you want to see your brand and like what you have going? Where you want to see it down the line?
Oh, a lot. I want to have. Believe it or not, I want to have 3 businesses on my own. I don't want to work for anybody. I don't want to be bossed around by nobody else. But I do nails on the side, and I want to have build my own nail salon when I get older, and like have my own nail business. And I want to have I don't want to have one just in Akron though. I want to have one somewhere else, like out of state, because Akron is small, and I want my place to be in somewhere big, and it would get out there. And I also want to be a traveling professional dancer, like be on Word of Dance, or like just be a back dancer of somebody famous. I want to be out here and have my name everywhere. And I want to also have my own dance company. And I want to train other people. I don't want to have a dance team, but I just want to train other people to get better at dancing and just help others out, like what they want to do in life, and get other people on track on what they want to do. So yeah, I just want to be a big influencer. Yes, I'm gonna be a rapper. So I do want to have a lot of businesses too. Yeah, that's amazing.
I respect it. Listen, my mind was nowhere close to thinking about having business at 13, so that's super, super powerful. So you keep going. What do your friends and your peers and stuff how do they treat you with this this online huge following and celebrity? How's that side of it?
Friends don't really have that much, but the clout that I have, the fan base that I have, it taught me a lot about friends. Some friends don't really even support me. So it's just you're not really my friend, because they don't really support me. They just like some people like talk behind my back and say I think I'm all that just because I have followers now and I changed. I really did not change at all.
Yeah.
Like I just started getting more into dancing and not really out here like what y'all doing. So I'm just like, you know. So but the friends that I do have, they most definitely do support me.
Yeah.
They always congratulate me. They most definitely motivate me. They're like, you should do this or you should do that. So I most definitely love my friends that I have. And my parents, they are amazing. And my siblings, most definitely my siblings, they always comment on my stuff. Like, yes, girl. Yeah, that's my sister.
Yeah, hyping you. Yeah, that's good.
I really love my family. My family is the one thing that I would never take for granted, because they most definitely support me through everything. And they always share everything about me. So they most definitely get me out there and make everybody tune into what I do.
That's so dope. Yeah, that's super dope. What's something that people on the outside looking in, they don't have any idea that, same thing I asked Dad, like a misconception about his business. What's a misconception or something that people really have twisted about being a teen influencer?
They think you're supposed to like do everything that other people do. Like I really don't like that, because they're like, why you want to do this dance, or why you want to do this? I'm like, I said, like, people make up challenges and it's go viral. I'll do some of the challenges, but I don't want to like do everything that other people do. I want to do my own thing, like make up my own dances, get everybody else hip to my dance. So like everybody just think I'm supposed to just follow what everybody else does, and I just don't want to do that. I hate following people. Like if they like want me to do something like a dance or anything, I'm like, oh, I'm fine. Yeah. I don't want to do what they do, because then everybody will be like, everybody's the same. But I want to be the person that everybody's like, she's different from everybody else. So I don't want to just be like a follower.
Yeah. Dad, how is it for you, man? Like, how is it for you having your daughter have a big following, and like, you know, people, the internet is silly, it's goofy majority of the time. So you're gonna have people being goofy and saying goofy stuff. Like, how is it for you? You ever find yourself hopping in somebody's in your daughter's comments and like checking somebody like, hold on, chill out, like?
No, man, I be laughing, man.
Oh, that's Mars. That's Mars.
Yeah, I'll be laughing, bro, and I just like somebody say something off the wall, bro, and it just be funny to me, like, you know what I mean, like. I'm that parent, bro. Right. I'm laughing, bro. Like, because it's gonna happen, you know. And she got like aunties and her mom and sisters. And they come in like, and they just like, oh, you got her, you know what I'm saying? This, that. Yeah. What you be doing? Yeah. Where you, you know what I'm saying? They want to defend everything, but I be laughing, and she know I'm laughing. Like I don't even gotta say nothing. She know if I see this, I'm rolling.
Right.
Know what I'm saying? Like, I'm that parent though. Know what I'm saying? Yeah. Like, because I tell her everything. Like, bro, I don't hide nothing from my babies, bro. Mm-hmm. So know what I'm saying? They already know like what type of person I am. You know what I mean? What I'ma laugh at and what I ain't gonna play about. Yeah. You know what I mean? Like, so some internet, like, you know, somebody on there talking crazy on there, I'm laughing. Yeah. Like, I just laugh about it. I probably screenshot it and send it to her mom laughing. Know what I'm saying? And really be like in tears because it's funny. Know what I'm saying? But I don't get all worked up about nothing on the internet though. Know what I'm saying? But she know, like, you can tell, bro, she knows she not no fool, and she ain't gonna. Know what I'm saying? She ain't gonna like take nothing from nobody. Know what I'm saying? Can't nobody say too much. I mean, they can say what they want, like a joke or, you know what I mean? Just say something but it just be funny to me, bro. Like, I ain't about to get all worked up about nothing on the internet. Somebody I'm never gonna see. You know what I mean? It's funny to me. You know what I'm saying? And she know how to take it, bro. She ain't down about nobody saying nothing negative about her, man. Like, she already know, like, and she get that from me. Yeah. That's what she get it from. That's why I ain't tripping. And she ain't tripping. Right. Her mama, you know what I'm saying? All them, they coming to war. Oh, what's up? What you want to do? Where you at? Drop your location. You know what I'm saying? That's how they coming. But I'll be chilling, man. Oh, man. That's cool. Funny to me, man.
What is your favorite social media platform? Is it Instagram? Is it TikTok? You say you want to get more than YouTube. What's your favorite and why?
I like Instagram. I like Instagram better because I got more followers on there, and they were like, more people like see me on there. Like other like teen influencers, they see me more. They're like have more followers than me, so like they see me, and like the more they see me and share my videos, the more I will get out there. I just really like Instagram because it's just everything to me. Like, I got everything. I started from there. Well, I really started from like TikTok. Like, TikTok really I started there first. I was like famous on there first. It was like Musically first. And then I started Instagram on like my 11th birthday. On my 11th birthday, I started Instagram. So yeah, and then once Instagram started, I just hit from there, and then I got better at it.
What was the moment, or what was the incident, or whatever, something that you did on social media that like it just took you to another level? It just took your following crazy. Like, what was it a moment, or was it just kind of over time?
It was a lot of moments. It was one of them. I got posted on Shade Room. I was battling with my old dance team TK. I was battling with them, and it was my turn, and my friend recorded it, and I posted it, and Shade Room asked if they could repost it, and I got like 3 million views on there, and they tagged me, so a lot of people share from there. And then I do they like when I do dance videos with other people. So like when I do dance videos with other people, I get 100,000 views, or my highest views on my page was 400,000. So I was
That's crazy. That's crazy.
That's it then. So therefore, they like when I do things with friends or anything. So anything I do something with friends, it just go viral.
What about when you did something with me though?
Okay.
Is that the 400,000 though? Is that the 400,000?
That was the 100,000.
Ah.
That was the 400.
I thought I killed them, man.
Which one? I think I remember. Was it the? Was it around Christmas time? Y'all
That's when the quarantine first hit.
Yeah.
That's when the quarantine first hit.
Yeah. Y'all was kicking it on that one. Yeah, I remember that one. Yeah.
Oh, I thought I was 400 grand, man.
She brought you back down to earth real quick. Like,
no.
That's funny. So has anybody reached out to you or like mentioned your stuff that you was just like, dang, I can't believe that this person or this influencer said somebody that you may even be inspired by?
Well, it's the Asian doll, her new song, none of that. So me and my friends, we were shooting my music video for cleanup.
Mm-hmm.
We did at the hotel. We did that dance challenge, and she reposted us like last week. She posted us on her story like last week, and I was excited. Because I haven't got posted by somebody in a while. So I'm like, oh my gosh! And like they do stories, so like everybody like to view famous people's stories.
Mm-hmm.
So so a lot of people tuned in on my page most definitely from that.
Yeah, that's crazy, and it's so and part of the reason why I wanted to like have you on here is because like I believe that people like me and your dad, our age, we can learn from y'all. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like I see some of the stuff you do on social media as far as just like staying active, like what times and things like that you post. I'm like, okay, I'm learning, from things like that. So like I'm hoping that when people hear your story now, it's not only just kids who are like inspired, but like hopefully adults and like older people listening to you and like, okay, let me learn from her, because the future is really in your hands. Like, you know what I'm saying? Social media is only gonna keep growing. 10 years from now, it's gonna be something different than TikTok and Instagram. But y'all are the generation who are growing with it. So that's part of the reason why I really wanted to have you in here, because I believe that everybody can learn from somebody, but we all can learn from the youth. So thank y'all so much, you know what I'm saying, for coming on, man. This has been, super dope. I know a lot of people gonna get a lot of value from what both of y'all done brought to the table. I hope to continue to see how can Corsos grow crazy. I'm definitely gonna tap in with you and you know what I'm saying, get my little boy one for sure. I definitely excited to continue to see your growth. It's to be a young black lady, a young black girl doing what you're doing. I'm proud of you. Keep it going. You are doing amazing things. You got great support, which is half the battle. Confident, you wise. It's sky's the limit for you, young lady. So you just stay doing what you're doing, and the rest of it, you in God's hands. So you keep doing your thing. I already know you gonna. In a little bit, they're gonna be like, man, Akron ain't the home of Brian. It's the home of Jada. You feel me? So like, you just keep doing what you do for sure, and I know it's gonna continue to pay off. Before we get on out of here, man, I got like random questions that I want to ask. I'm gonna ask both of y'all. I want both of y'all to answer it just from your own perspective. Cool?
Mm-hmm.
All right. The name of the podcast is called Live Your Purpose. What is your purpose? Starting with you, Dad. What's your purpose? And I want you to answer after Dad.
My babies, that's my purpose, man. Just being here, supporting them, you know, just going through all the different stages of life with them, you know. Like, I got teenagers now, you know what I'm saying? So I done seen it from the baby all the way up, man. I ain't missed nothing, you know. And that's my purpose, though, you know what I'm saying? Just helping them get to where they want to go. You know what I mean? That's on me, honestly. You know what I'm saying? Like, if they don't get to where they need to go, like, I feel bad, you know what I mean, as a dad, you know what I'm saying? Even though I'm doing everything I can, you feel me? Because I always be like, man, I could probably did more. I could have probably, you know what I mean? Like, and it is just like, they my purpose, man. They keep me running. They keep me going every day. Like, you know what I mean? Anything I'm doing for real, I be thinking about them, like, no matter where I'm at, you know what I'm saying? No matter what's going on, like, it ain't even gotta be positive. They can stop me from doing something. Just putting them on my mind, you feel me? Like, just from having them on my mind, like, you know what I'm saying? Because nobody, I feel like it is a lot of good, like, men out here and stuff, like, but can't no man guide your kids how you would guide your kids, bro.
That's right.
I don't care who it is.
That's right.
Honestly.
That's right.
Now, I mean, somebody can guide somebody's kids better than them. You don't really care about your kids if somebody can guide your kids better than you. You know what I mean? If somebody can be there for your kids better than you, you don't really care about your kids. I care about mine. I love mine to death, bro. Like, they changed my life, like I told you, bro. Nothing changed my life but them. Honestly. You know what I'm saying? And that's my purpose, though, being here for them. Like, you know what I mean? Yeah. Like, I called my other daughter Lyric, you know what I'm saying, seeing it, about to bring her, but she was getting her hair done when I called her, so I ain't want to bring it up, be like, hey, we going, you know what I'm saying, to do an interview at 3 o'clock, you know what I'm saying, because she would have been right here, you know what I mean, in the midst, though, you know what I'm saying, because she like her, like, you know what I'm saying, they live, like, you know what I mean, they got a lot of energy, you know what I'm saying, and she like her, like, she would have been right in here with us, though, you know what I'm saying, but that's my purpose, though. You know what I mean? Get everybody a shot. You know what I'm saying? Like, I took her to the studio to do a song. Lyric sat down and wrote her own song. She shoot her video tomorrow. Like, and it's just like, I give everybody a shot. She gonna get the same treatment she getting. She shot a video, you shooting a video. I'm pushing both of y'all. Let's go. You feel me? Like, I ain't holding nobody back from nothing. Know what I mean? And I ask my middle daughter all the time, what you want to do? What you want? And she don't ever want to do nothing. But I'm going to figure something out for her to do, though. It ain't got to be in front of the camera because she's shy. You know what I'm saying? But you going to get involved with whatever we got going on, though. You know what I mean? You ain't never about to just sit around. You know what I mean? You going to figure it out, though. You know what I mean? So that's my purpose, though. That's my purpose, man.
Yeah, that's dope. What about you, young lady? Is this something that you even think about?
Yes.
Okay.
Like, you know, when I get older, I want to
yeah. Talk about it. Ain't nothing wrong with it. No, put it out there. Yeah, say it. You gotta speak that. Yeah.
Cars, a big house, but most definitely, I want to have that just to give back to my family because they most definitely helped me. They give me a lot of. I'm spoiled, so they give me a lot of things. So when I get older, I most definitely give them back to them. Give my parents some cars.
Okay.
So my mom trying to push it, talk about a house. I'm like.
Need something to drive.
Maybe.
Yeah.
But most definitely give back to my family and give back the same support that they give me. Yeah. So, you know, most definitely just give back to them.
That's dope. That's dope. What's something that people will be surprised to know about y'all? You first and then Dad. What's something that people will be surprised to know about you?
I mean, I do a lot of things. I show. I mean,
you put it all out there.
Yeah, so I'm just like I do a lot of sports. So I really love sports, though. I mean, I show them every sport that I do. So.
Okay. What about you, Dad?
I'm allergic to dogs.
Stop it.
For real.
Cut it out.
I am.
Cut it out, man. Cut it out, man.
I'm allergic to dogs.
Nah.
Everything, bro. I can't. Hey.
Nah, man.
I'm allergic to dogs, bro.
Come on, man.
For real.
Man, hold on, man. Hold on. Talk about. First off, where you find that out?
Dealing with them. Just dealing with them, bro. I can't go in the vet without sneezing, bro.
For real, man?
Yeah. They tear me up, bro.
That's funny, man.
I'm telling you.
I had a lot of answers. That's top. That's top of the top, man.
For real.
Wow.
I'm with them every day, bro. Every day I'm allergic to dogs, bro. Like, and it's crazy, bro. Because like I said, you know, I told you I went and got a dog from Russia, right? Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? So I'm with my partner. Mm-hmm. So boom. This about last year, you know what I'm saying? It was still spring, you know what I'm saying? So we get the dogs. We bring back in a van with 3 dogs.
Oh, yeah, you going through it.
Soon as they got in the, bro, I'll sneeze for probably like an hour. I'm talking about back to back. I'm like, how is something even still coming out?
Man.
Like, bro, I'm talking about back to back, bro. They rolling.
Man,
I
what?
said, bro, I'm messed up, bro. You know the COVID going on, so I threw my mask on. Because I'm like, maybe if I don't know what I'm saying, be breathing it in,
Same
like,
thing.
I'll be cool, bro. I sneeze myself to sleep, bro.
Man,
I'm
what?
telling you, bro.
Yeah, that's a good one.
I'm allergic to dogs, man. To deal with them every day.
That's a good one. Yeah, that's a good one, man. I ain't see that one coming at all,
For
man.
real, bro.
What scares you?
What scared me?
Yeah.
Leaving them.
Yeah.
That's it.
Yeah.
Like that's it, bro. Leaving them.
Yeah.
Leaving them not. You know, like just leaving them, man. Like I said, bro, I just want to be here. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Just leaving them scare me, man.
Yeah.
Like just leaving them scare me.
What
man.
about you, young lady?
I got two things that scare me. One is I never really lost someone that's so close to me, and I feel like when people lose someone, they get off track, and I don't want to like get off track of what I want to do in life. So it's just like I want like I'm not saying I want somebody's death to make me happy, but I want somebody's death to like motivate me to keep going. Because I know that person would probably still want me to keep going. So I'm really scared of losing somebody, and I'm also scared of losing everything, like my career, everything that I had that I tried so hard to like keep up with. Losing that. That's most definitely losing that, because that's what I want to do in life, and I want to keep myself going in life and not want to be somebody boring that just don't do anything in life. So I want to have my purpose and my name all over the world. So.
Yeah. She wise, man. Yeah, that's good. That's very good. What's the best advice y'all ever received? Dad first.
The best advice.
Best advice you ever received.
Don't work for nobody. That was the thing. Like, you know what I'm saying? That's me. Like, you know what I mean? Like, for real. Like,
yeah, facts.
That's me though. That was the best advice that I ever got. You know, just coming up, like, that was the best though. You know what I mean? That was the best. I done got some good advice. You know what I'm saying? I'm 30. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
So I done got some good advice. Like, you know what I mean? But that was probably the best. Like, you know what I'm saying? As far as like this whole life thing. You know what I mean? As far as me and what I wanted to do for real, because I wouldn't be doing what I'm doing if I ever probably went to work. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'd probably be sticking to work.
Yeah.
Like, honestly. Like, for real. Something that's already working.
Right.
If it ain't broke, don't fix it.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like, I probably, you know what I mean? It would have still been just been doing what I've been doing.
Right.
Doing for real.
What about you, Jada?
Probably that, like, don't let your past define who you are, like, now. Because, like, you know, some people do past and, like, their past, like, they're going to do things that they're, like, that's going to probably mess them up, or, like, that's probably going to still, like, bother them in the future. But, like, don't let it, like, get involved or anything that you're, like, doing good in now. So, like, just don't let anything bad, like, distract you from what you are doing or trying to do for your future. So, yeah.
That's good. That's good. If you could, this is a question for Dad. I'm gonna ask you something different. But if you could pick up a phone and call your 20-year-old self, knowing what you know today, what would you tell yourself?
Man.
What would you tell yourself, man?
Chill out.
Enough said.
Chill out.
Yeah.
Chill out, figure it out.
Mm-hmm.
You know, because I ain't really trying to figure out, you know, like everything that I was doing until I probably got a little older. Man, I probably was like 20, man, I don't even know, bro. Like, for real, like, and really taking, like, the dog thing serious. Like, that was probably around, like, 2014. You know what I'm saying? 2014, like, but my 20-year-old self, though, I would have told him to chill out. Like, figure, you know what I'm saying? Figure something out. Like, you know? Because I had a bumpy road, man. You know what I mean? But I'm here, though. You know what I'm saying?
For sure.
Everything, you know what I'm saying? Everything is what I want it to be, honestly. You know what I'm saying? Like, and I'm here with them. You know what I mean? And they motivate me, like, so much. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
For real.
Yeah,
like,
That's dope. Now, for you, what do you want young people to learn from you? People your age or even younger than you, what do you want them to learn from you?
Don't let other people, like, get you off track. Because, like, other people, like, they will hate on what you do just because they don't have what you have. And a lot of people, lot of kids now hate on a lot of other kids, argue all the time. And it's like so annoying because I was like, why are you sitting here arguing with me or sitting here arguing with somebody else? And it's pointless. You're like, it's not going to get you anywhere in life, so why do it? So like, just don't let anybody get you off track, or like they say like you can't do something that you're like think you're good at, or everybody say you're good at. Don't let that like sink your head and be like, oh, I should just quit doing it just because that one person said that I can't do it. No, let that motivate you to keep going, because you know the more you practice, the more you will get better at something that you do. So just don't let other people like bring you down.
Yeah. That's good. That's very good. Thank y'all so much. I appreciate this. Tell everybody like where they can find y'all, website, social medias. Tell people what you got coming up. Tell people like where they can find y'all, get in contact with y'all at.
Okay. You can find me on Instagram at Jada Malay TV and on Done Smash at Jada Malay TV, and on TikTok you can find me at Jada Malay _TV. Those are my 3 social medias that I am on, so make sure you follow. And I have a new music video out, Clean Up, that is on all platforms, YouTube, iTunes, everywhere. So make sure you link in and tell your friends and family about it. And I have a challenge coming out to that too today. So make sure you go on my Instagram and check that out, and send me your videos and I'll repost you.
You can find me on Instagram at Ohio Cane Corsos Kennel. I got a website, ohiocanecorsos.com. Got a Facebook, Ohio Cane Corsos Kennel. It's a business page. I mean, you can find me on all that, man. And that's it.
Dope, wonderful. Listen, one last thing in the podcast. Dad, you familiar with Charlemagne?
Yeah.
Charlemagne the God?
Yeah.
So one of my inspirations in doing this podcast was Charlemagne. It was also a dude named Arian Foster used to play NFL for the Texans back in the day.
Yeah.
He started a podcast.
Yeah.
I ended up having him on the podcast a couple months ago. One of the things that I had all my guests do, man, is lobby and ask Arian Foster to come on the show. So they looked in the camera and we was able to get him on the show. We trying to get Charlemagne on the show now next. So if you could, man, just look in that camera and tell Charlemagne why he should be a guest on the Live Your Purpose podcast.
Hey, Charlemagne, come on, man. Hey,
Talk
come on
that
here
talk
work
to
with
him.
all purpose, man. Hey, we in the city, man. We building from the ground up, man. Hey, come on in, bro. You already know, man. My boy, hey. Come on, man. I don't know. Come on, though, man. Hey,
Yeah, let's
for
do it.
sure, man.
Yeah, listen, man. Thank y'all so much, man. I appreciate this. This has been wonderful. I know a lot of people gonna get a lot of value from this. Thank y'all. The real man, appreciate it. Shout out to my team, and I can't do it without my team. Thank you so much. Another episode, Live Your Purpose podcast. We out. Peace.
Peace.